Most people will say that drifting belongs to the mountains and the cities, but here inside the Ring of Iron, the Germans will tell you that you were very wrong. A coal scar became a stage, the wind carries tire smoke over the open water, and 5 steel giants watch every single mistake. Welcome to Ferropolis. To me, Ferropolis is a very special place. It is one of the first professional events that I ever announced. It's where I got to sit next to Dave and Ian for the very first time. I actually had a very tiny little segment in the live stream. It's where I announced over 120 battles in the absolutely wild 64 driver double elimination format that happened last year. It was one of the craziest events that we debuted new rules and tried different things and did stuff that we didn't think was ever going to happen in drifting. Ferropolis is incredible. It's not near anything, so you're forced to make friends. You have to eat in all those places. You go for a swim. There's so much that you can do at this incredible facility. There's history. There's everything that I look for in a drifting event. It will forever be one of my favorite places in the world. It ranks up with my childhood home, with my current home with my family, with apartments that I rented in college. It blends all of those things together because it's chaotic, it's friendly, it's just memories. That is what Ferropolis is to me and is to the hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of people that have experienced what this place has to offer. Okay, welcome to Germany. Welcome to Ferropolis. Wow, what is with the Misfits haircut? I got here yesterday around 7 a.m., toured around Berlin. That video will be up on the members only channel if you want to check out that adventure. Checked out some pretty cool monuments, drank a lot of coffee, but either way, we're here for Drift Masters. I'm heading to the briefing and I'm already a bit late. Pretty excited. My third time actually being here. Did Iron Drift King the last 2 years and now moved up a little bit. So go watch the briefing and see what the new rules are like. Okay, driver's meeting done. If you're wondering why the hat's not on, it is 34 degrees right now. So what's that work out to be? 64, so a bunch. It's almost 100 degrees here. Couple notes from driver's meeting. So now the punishment for missing a zone is a lot more. You can see it up to 10 points off of line, which if you remember back, people were complaining about Jack's qualifying run, why it wasn't lower. That essentially comes down to, originally it was only -5 points. So now it could be up to 10. So that's going to be massive if you miss a zone. So that is probably one of the biggest things. Some kind of fun behind the fact stuff. Kevin O'Connell used to be a judge, is now the spotter for Connor Falvey. So that is going to be massive. But yeah, I'm going to go check out my booth. Try not to overheat because it is hot as balls. All right, let's go check out some drifting. It's Group C right now. In Drift Masters, they break up practice between the rankings. So yeah, we'll see how this looks. Also, very, very loud here because everything echoes. Easily one of the loudest rounds. Absolutely love. Look how everything is just set up in the shadow of these machines. They're so big. Like, cannot express to you how freaking big these things are. Yeah, nuts. Oh, I can walk in between. Sweet. Also, look at just the amount of cables run. Just spaghetti nightmare everywhere. Nuts. Okay, that makes sense. Ninja Slush Machine makes sense. All right, so in Drift Masters, during practice, they break them up into 3 groups, A, B, and C. A is actually the lower ranking drivers. So we'll, a lot of the wild cards, a lot of the guys that struggled, but we'll watch some of that. This place used to be the Golpa-Nord open pit lignite mine. Operating between the late 1950s, going on all the way through 1991, this place was round-the-clock coal. What's lignite, you ask? Well, it is a brown coal. It's actually pretty low ranking when it comes to coal. High in moisture, less energy than hard coal, but it's perfect for power plants. When mining stopped in 1991, they flooded the pit to make Lake Gremmin. At its deepest point, about 33 meters down, Around 67 million cubic meters of water wraps around the peninsula. Ferropolis itself was founded December 14th, 1995, and the arena began construction in 1998. The site then opened 2 years later in 2000. In 2009, this place became an anchor for open-air events and to promote the heritage of German mining. Surrounded by many iron giants, each machine has its own unique story, stats, and name. Big wheel on the eastern rim like a gigantic lighthouse. This is a 1984 Takraf bucket wheel that measures 8.4 meters across, 31 meters tall, and now a fixed star marking the edge of the arena. Mad Max, the Lakeside Sentinel. A 1962 VEB Fotolagenkotten Colossus built to move 1,920 cubic meters per hour, about 190 dump truck loads every 60 minutes. That's 3 dump trucks every minute. Now it stands 27 plus meters high, guarding the water's edge. Next up is Mosquito, the oldest of the 5. Built in 1941, miners nicknamed it the Racehorse. About 27 meters tall, this small still weighs in at hundreds of tons. Gemini, the heavyweight. A twin-body spreader stretching about 125 meters and nearly 2,000 tons. You can walk inside its moving architecture, frozen midway through its operation. And last up, Medusa, named for its 360-degree service crane. Rising roughly 36 meters tall, an elevator lifts visitors into the steel overlook of the lake that became a VIP area for drift events. From coal to concerts and competitions, this scar became a true stadium. A mine became a memory, and at night, a drift arena underneath the stars. All right, I'm gonna get some video of some interesting bits of cars. Check out that linkage. That's quite the setup. All right, Ian, what are we looking at here?
European goodness.
That's if anybody wondering what engine it is, there's your stamp. This is pretty nuts though. Look at the size of the fucking turbo. Turbo's as big as the engine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi guys.
Howdy.
Very good. Hello. How are you? Very good.
All right, can you explain to me what this is?
This is Volkswagen Golf GTI 6. The best of the best.
The best of the best? What do you have to do to put down that much power?
It's like usual. You need to put nice pistons, nice rods, and then it's the most important thing is the head work.
Okay.
That job did for me the RTMG company. It's my friend, owner of the company. It's my very good friend from Greece. They are working a lot with these engines, so they exactly know how to do it. They have a lot of stages of headworks, so big porting, over valves, big cams, and stuff like that. So even this engine can do 800 horsepower with just 2.5 bar boost, so it's very, very, very good.
Jeez, that's efficient.
Yes.
Wild. That's so crazy. It works though. It sounds good too.
I think we will not stress so much because I think for this race we need maximum 600 horsepower. So
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. That's nuts. Anything different in drifting. As long as it's something different, that's what I'm a fan of.
Yes.
I love that they just use whatever rad fans they can. Damn. If you're wondering what the packaging looked like, I love the fact he's still using worm screw clamps. I just realized exhaust going right through there. And then straight down, I guess. I didn't even notice that. You gotta let him practice a few times first.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be good at it. And he's just.
It'd be funnier if he's not.
Yeah.
I think you've got to be further away.
Oh, we're off to a perfect start. More flick, more wrist.
I'll stand at the back of the car then.
Watch, he's gonna nail it for the. Oh, you're terrible at this. Josh has to give him direction on how to flip hot dogs. This is the backside as we film our commercial. Yeah, big old lake. Town's over there. Trampolines ready to kill people. Josh elects to go with socks. Alright, it's hot. The video is almost done. I think I blew my back out. It took 3 takes to get that landing. I hope it made the cut. If it doesn't, Josh is gonna send me the footage. I'm gonna put it here anyways. Oh. Yeah, I probably screwed my back. Like, I did a number to it. I just spent the last hour laying down in the car trying to stretch it out. Yep, lots of fun. Beautiful here though. Pretty nuts down here. I'll get out of your photo. Becky and I taking a bit of a track walk. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, there's more. Before the big shows, drifting in Germany was purely grassroots, like many stories I've told before. Industrial estates at night, airfields on weekends, BMW E30s and the odd E36, teaching a country how to dance sideways. By the mid-2000s, Hockenheim Drift Challenge pulled real crowds. Then came structure, International Drifting Series by 2009, and Nürburgring Drift Cup on the Mullenbach Loop in 2010s. Layer by layer, club days became championships, fans became fanatics, and Germany learned to host world-class drift shows, from the stadium at night to steel-shrouded arenas like the one we're in this weekend. Okay, qualifying day here at Ferropolis. So if you've never been here before, it's kind of like it's not on an island, but it's like a big peninsula. So a lot of people have to park way, way back, and then we have all this camping that's over here, and there's actually buses they bring in. So I have been told this is the biggest one they've ever had. These are all people that are camping. If you can see it through the trees, a little tough. But there's a lot. And then there's a whole parking lot at the end of the road as well. But essentially people can take the bus that's just in front of me and get picked up and dropped off. There's also an immense amount of security, which is kind of cool. Essentially, like, I don't know, every couple hundred meters, there's somebody checking your credentials to make sure you can go. So essentially every checkpoint. And I mean, it's super important to be very kind and friendly with these people because they're just doing their jobs. And I've noticed just doing that, just taking the time, saying hello, saying good morning. Oftentimes I'll, if I can, I'll like drop them off of water or something like that. It'll also make it a lot easier to get through security later because they'll recognize you, know you're already cleared, and you can just kind of wing your way through. But yeah, this event in particular has pretty tight security about where you can and can't go. I think a lot of that's just there's not a lot of room on the island, so they don't want 100 cars parking there. So that's what I mean, like another checkpoint, another person. They may or may not check my credentials, but we'll see. They did. And stood up, took a look at it, but that is the bus. Small update on my back. It sucks really bad. If you have chronic back pain, I can't imagine what this is like. I very rarely get back pain, but when I do, it's hey, I'm just a Sally. And yeah, on these buildings, you got, I believe these are murals of workers that were here. I could be wrong. I haven't been able to find a direct answer for it, but huge murals all the way across. There we go. Found myself a nice little parking spot off to the side. And nice little view up there. It's time to get things going. Qualifying's in like 5 or 6 hours. Comms check at 2. And yeah, I'm just hoping that all the meds will kick in. I'll be all right. Iron Drift King turned Ferropolis into something even more than a pilgrimage. It's not really near any cities. There's not a lot more to do. So you are forced and willing to camp next to all of these massive structures. It's a tight battlefield, and after dark, the fans are along the fence line and engines underneath the iron. Its debut happened in 2018. Max Heidrich, a local, lifted the first pro crown. 2019 saw it running 2 different series, the IDK Originals to Juha Putelakso, and on the same weekend, Drift Masters underneath the lights. After the pause that, we don't need to get into, the winners kept writing themselves. 2022 Originals, Nicolas Bertrands, and 2023 saw Sebastian Fontaine. Why does all this matter? Well, Iron Drift King is its own series. It's its own event, similar to Riga, but also different in a lot of ways. There is something to be said about being crowned the Iron Drift King. It is an absolutely unrelenting track with walls everywhere. There's nowhere to hide. Proximity reads bigger against the backdrop of these fallen giants. Mistakes read even louder under the harsh lights that also seem not bright enough to even see the car in front of you. If you win here, your name does sound different. You become the Iron Drift King. So if you've never been to a Drift Masters, for most of the rounds, it's actually local announcers speaking the native language. So in this case, German. You can hear them in the background. Great guys. Met them. Actually, I worked with one of them for 2 years during Iron Drift King, and the other one is new. But super, super cool guys. And yeah, tough job. I mean, they're already out there during practice doing stuff. They do a ton of work on the weekend. So along with the actual event, they're doing like halftime shows where they've got some local cars that come out and do some stuff too, which is cool because there's pretty much action going on all the time, even when the other drivers are taking a break. So this is their paddock area. Some really, gotta love teams that match. Always makes it look that much better. I'm not entirely sure what kit this is, but big fan. RX-8, yeah, and lots of fun chassis. Sky or Solstice, whatever one. This is something every event needs. Super good call. I can't tell you how hot it is. It is obscene. It is ridiculous. And because of all the machines and the asphalt and concrete and everything, it just radiates heat everywhere. So it was cool though. I got to meet some fans. Got to meet the Finnish drifting fans, which was awesome, and a couple people from Canada. So if you are at an event and you want to say hi, just shoot me a message on Instagram and I will do my absolute best to find some time to meet up. I don't always get to do it in the time that I want to, but yeah, I love to meet like-minded people and fans of drifting. So it's been good. We've got a production meeting coming up in a few minutes. Back is doing a little bit better. I've got a heating pad on it, which doesn't help with the fact of how hot it is. And I got a good supply of ibuprofen. So taking lots of those. A couple hours out still from broadcast, but just hanging in there. Still excited to announce qualifying. It's going to be a good one. It's high 90. I'm predicting it right now. It's going to be like, the cutoff's going to be like 90. Done after qualifying. Nuts run. Listen, Jack, Connor battling each other, I'll take that any day of the week. That was good. Yeah, just a good time. So I'm exhausted as per usual, and I'm gonna go on the hunt for some food, but great job. Though it has its own event, Drift Masters is also played home here. Ferropolis is the pressure cooker of Drift Masters. It's partway through the season. It also means that a wreck here could ruin what is left of a great season. 2019 saw James Deane's nearly perfect qualifying win, Bagsy in second, and Korpolinski in third, a name that you're going to hear here a few more times. This arena showcased what these drivers could do, especially the Irish and incredibly technical drivers like Korpolinski. 2022 saw Jack Shanahan outlast an incredibly chaotic bracket. He beat Korpolinski in the finals, and then Conor was third on the box. The walls were just unrelenting this entire event. 2023, Piotr stood tallest in Germany, an absolute masterclass. It's just an incredible event, and the first time that I actually got to see Drift Masters in person. 2025, well, you know the story. Conor Shanahan's fairy tale weekend, P1 in qualifying, wins the showdown, a perfect event in Germany. This is a Ferropolis hat trick that blew the championship wide open and putting him into severe and very tight point contention with Piotr Vinsekt. Okay, back. It is competition day. I am feeling infinitely better, thankfully. Back is starting to come around. Did a bunch of stretches. Just so happy that is hopefully over. Qualifying last night was nuts. The battles, the way it's setting up the championship, you just could not go any better. So today, get to the track. We've got the top 32 briefing. I'm going to probably do a live stream over on YouTube. hopefully you get to check that out. Hopefully that goes well. And other than that, I don't know what else. Maybe go check out some more cars. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what today has planned. It's, yeah, well, we'll just see. Let's go along for the ride. Just calm down. We'll get there. It is slammed. Jesus. Lineup of all the drivers. This is actually the VIP area, and there's all the VIPs and then all of our spotters over here, so pretty cool spot. I don't know if I've ever shown this. So FD, we have a very similar version of this. This one's, I'd say, a little more robust. But this is basically the notes that we've got about how the opening ceremony is going to go, or the opening credits is going to go. And while this is going on, our director Max is in our headphones. See, that's Max right there, kind of walking us through and counting us into them as well. So pretty good. There's our break, and then that's basically, I've already planned out what's going to happen with the next set. So we usually get it pretty good. Usually. Depends. Ian, you think you're going to do well today?
Huh?
Nothing. You know what? Don't worry about it. It was perfect.
What did you say?
I said, you think we'll do the opening well today?
Always.
Yeah, there you go. See?
I'm doing it.
All right, peanut gallery. This is why Ferropolis is incredible. It is so tight. It is so technical. We talk about there only being 3 zones, but it matters so much more because those zones are both fast and forever in a lot of cases. The judges are so harsh. We see incredible qualifying scores. We see massive, massive wrecks, but we also see championships shift and heroes being made. This track means so much to more than just drifting or drift masters or to Iron Drift King. It is just something that builds character in everybody that goes. It can be hot, it can be windy, it can be rainy. For the fans, for the competitors, for everyone, this place just pressure cooks everything into you that is incredible drifting. How you feeling? You do good? You good? Are we going for a swim?
Huh?
Are we going for a swim?
No.
No? It's too cold now? Now it's too cold?
It's too cold now. When it was hot, I didn't have my shorts, and now I've got my shorts. It's too cold.
Yeah. Judges, I don't think you pissed off too many people today.
Only everyone.
Definitely a few.
Yeah. We've still got hours to go.
Yeah. Hours. Still lots of time to make the internet angry.
Yay.
Connor Falvey, his spotter is Kevin O'Connor, who used to be a judge, and they are now protesting that decision. So that makes things very, very interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. We may have to do a rerun going into the rest of this, which would be very interesting, but we'll see how it goes. So after top 32, we're seeing more tire fires. Now I want to go take a look and see what we can see on these bad boys. Just look at that right up front. Already getting a bit of a D-lam. And that is on extremes. I think that is one of the Shanahan's tires, so interesting. Very, very interesting. Volinos. Obviously, I think these are fronts, but not too bad. I'm not sure who those are. Okay. So the Volinos seem to be holding up. There's James's, pretty much right down, but still holding. So the odd extreme seems to be kind of where it's at. And as Jack said in the broadcast, they're testing out something different. So that's really, really interesting. But yeah, Volinos are holding up still. Probably so much grip, they don't have to dial it in nearly as much. And which are these? Tri-Aces. It's hard to tell because you don't know how much they've actually run with them to figure out what all is left. The Tri-Aces seem to be getting down, but still holding. Pretty interesting. So it just seems to be, whatever this new compound for the extremes are, really good. Like they're really, really good. But I would guess that like once they die, they fall off really, really quick. So yeah, interesting. Getting ready. Top 16 ceremony just went, and Ian just said, sounds like a football game.
It sounds like a football game.
They're cheering for Marko Zakaril right now. The Czech fans are, and it's well. When Max Heidswick came up, they lost it.
Oh, they went mad.
Yeah, this is. I mean, listen, it didn't even happen like this in Riga. Like this is a little different. I think it's because they're. I don't know. This seems a little bit more intense than Riga. Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Closer to the action.
I think because this is more Central Europe than Riga is,
Yeah.
you have a lot more people coming to it.
Yeah.
So, because there's a lot of countries with like good fan bases here.
Yeah.
A lot of Norwegians, a lot of Irish, a lot of Czech, and then obviously a ton of Germans. So, see how it goes.
And it's going to be Conor Shanahan to chase down Jack Shanahan. Will Jack try something different? Will he throw everything at it? They look for the green light. Could this be the final run of round 6, 2025 as they come off the line? It's going to be Jack Shanahan to lead out his brother Conor, and Conor fires it in onto the back wheel already. But look at the lead line from Jack Shanahan as he puts it to the wall. Now Conor loses some ground. He starts to regain it as he shortcuts the circuit, but look at the flawless line into outside zone 4 from Jack Shanahan. Conor's with him. Onto the front wheel he goes. He pops through the smoke on transition. Jack Shanahan finds the edge of the circuit, but Conor's buried onto the door. Conor Shanahan pushes Jack across the line.
Yeah, this is what we expected. Jack Shanahan, just a masterful lead driver, and Conor Shanahan, we call him the Shadow for a reason because he is always behind you. He is just stuck to you the entire time, and that is what Conor does here. Jack, Conor, both, I mean, if you blur your eyes, you have no idea which car it is because they're just so asynchronous all the way through this run. Look at calm and collected. If there's any pressure, you would have no idea because these drivers are just running their race and having fun like they always have. What a beautiful shot there. The lights of Germany from all the fans in the background as Conor Shanahan makes that incredible transition once again. Man, look at that. So much trust and so much faith in his brother as they come through our final zones. And Conor ends it in traditional fashion by leaving a mark on the door of his opponent. One of the craziest nights of my life. Now I get to run to the podium with these drivers off. What an epic night, though. And it's packed. Like, I don't know how I'm going to make it. Look at this. Just everywhere. I got to get over there. Look at all these people. Come on, let's hear it for your top 3. Come on, Gemini. Worth it!
That's really not worth it! That's really not worth it! You're psyched!
I know, look at this. Dude, best, I mean, listen, I love it. Let's go, baby, let's go! Tens of thousands of people that have experienced what this place has to offer. So yeah, it's worth it. Go, buy a ticket, make the pilgrimage, get the hotel. Actually, no, don't get the hotel. Get the campsite, make some friends, have an incredible time. Ferropolis forever will be one of my all-time favorite places in drifting. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a ton. This format change takes an incredible amount of work. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for being a part of it and providing the feedback. I am looking forward to doing these through all of the events. If you want to continue to support what I'm doing here and the people that make this possible, you can head over to the newly launched website, which is Jacko13, JAKO13.com, and check out some merch. Right now, we don't have a lot on the go. We've got this black beanie, which is, you know, kind of the negative of the classic teal one. I understand that this is not everybody's taste, and that's totally fine. It's mine, so this one might be a little bit better. I'm doing my best to open up as much shipping as cheap as possible, but I appreciate all of the support. Thank you so much for helping me through this journey, and we'll catch you in the next one.